はい、それではですね、今回は、MLB 雑賞17をやっていこうと思いますので、よろしくお願いします。それでは行きましょう。ブレーブスとの、3連戦、3戦目ですね。マーリンズパークで。先発は、チェンですね、チェン。さあ、問題の打線ですが、どうしましょうかって感じですかね。かなりね、疲れてる選手もいっぱいいますからね。今日はこのままで行ってみるか、ちょっと。で、ボア疲れてるんで、ディートリッチにします。こうかな、そうすると。で、スタントンも疲れてます。じゃあ一度入れます。4番、2番こうか。こうかな。そしたらこうだな。で、ルミドを使えてる。カフェラ入れます。じゃあこうだよな。こうか。で、D ゴンドも使ってます。じゃあまあロハスいくか。そしたら、そうね、1番、1度2番ロハスいこう。よし。さあ、頑張っていきましょう。
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Weighing Chen, the Taiwan native, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, HR?
Matt has lost 2 of the last 3 starts. A little bit of the inconsistent struggle, and hopefully this outing is a chance to turn it all around and start it in another direction.
Now at the plate, Ender Inciarte. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
めっちゃいい天気だね。
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. These Marlins, Harold, as they take the field this afternoon, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it hasn't been pretty. You know, they're 1-4 in the homestand, and everybody wants to play good baseball in front of your home team, and they just haven't done that. So the win today is very important.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Harold, what do they need to focus on in this one?
Well, Matt, this is a very aggressive club. They steal a lot of bases. They're not at the top of the league, but, man, they're right there. They're not far behind. They will run at every opportunity they get to try to force mistakes.
Digging in, Brandon Phillips. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
2番フィリップス。
That softly hit to right. Will that get down?
これは無理だな。
Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single.
Well, he got jammed on that one right there, and he's just strong enough to muscle it into right field for the base hit. It's going to be a line drive tomorrow on the paper.
Freddie Freeman.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
Freeman.
From the stretch, a breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first, but the runner's back easily. Runners on first with 1 down. On the move is Phillips. Pitches to cold, strikes, a throw.
これはアウトだな。
It's in time as they put the tag on Phillips, and he is out at second base.
さあ、ブレダが振りを刺しました。
Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with a steal, but it didn't work out.
2アウトですね。でフリーマンはもう2ストライクと追い込んでますんで。
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Freeman will head to second. And he is in the second with a 2-out double.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging back pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. He's getting hot.
At the plate, Matt Kemp. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Those 2-out hits are so big, they're so valuable, and to have a 2-out double, now you got a chance to drive in a run and get on the board, but it looked like you were going to get nothing.
To short. Echeverria has it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Julio Teheran starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, the last 3 outings, he's allowed a lot of base runners, and all you got to do is look at his whip. It's over 1-4. When you have that, you're going to have a tough outing. He's got to get that number down and keep the traffic off the base.
And there's the familiar stride of Ichiro as he makes his way to the box to start the home half of inning number 1. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Kemp is there to take it as they're able to set down Ichiro on just 1 pitch. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
So coming to the plate, Miguel Rojas. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Harold, these Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, that 500 is like the magic number. Now, they won their last game. Now they're 1 under 500. If you get to 500, you feel like, okay, now we can start to build something special. But you got to get to that 500 mark. That's why this game is so important. They win today, they're at 500.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Phillips onto the grass. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, center fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. Teheran has his target. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, he got into chasing fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chasing out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Markakis has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Adonis Garcia digs in now, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
さあ5番のガルシアからですね。
Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Career numbers against Chen, just a 1 for 12 career line. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Well, the way I see Ed, he gets a lot of respect for his strike zone. There's not a lot of umpires in the league that have the kind of respect he does. He's consistent, he's got a great zone, and he's well respected across the board.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's an inning-opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Well, we've watched him dip below 230 in this cold streak. He started off the season okay. That single right there, maybe that turns him around and gets him going in the right direction.
So stepping in, Nick Markakis. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. That misses 2-0.
You throw 2 balls that close, man, you got to get at least one of them. You're feeling like, I hit my target. What's he looking at?
わずかに外れているようですね。
2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
3-0 count. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Grounded back up the middle. Echeverria to his left. He's there. Back to first, and Markakis bounces into a double play.
Batting 7th, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And that's in there for strike 1. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. Again, he sends it out of play.
That was a tough pitch to spoil right there. A 2-strike changeup on the corner. Tough pitch to foul off.
いやー、またセンター前が。
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
I like it. Hard line drive on the fastball, hit off the fastball, and good things happen.
Suzuki.
なんかこう閉まんないね。一回。
Standing in now, Kurt Suzuki.
一回もそうだけど。
The first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 1-0 delivery. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 offering to Suzuki. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Little dribbler down the line, but that one rolls foul. 2 out with the man at first. This is popped up. Dietrich is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2.
さあ2回もなんとか無失点で抑えましたね。
So digging in now, Marcell Ozuna, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
さあ2回4番の小島から。
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. Drifting under it now is Markakis, and he's got it for the first out.
なかなか飛ばないな。
All right, here's how the Braves line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Dansby Swanson, the #1 pick overall a few years back. He is a heck of a talent. And you knew he was going to hit at the shortstop position. But that bat and his athletic ability, he can even move around the diamond for you different places.
Now in the box, Derek Dietrich. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Wind up and the 0-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The wind up and the 0-2 pitch. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out.
Batting 6th, third baseman, Martin Prado.
Martin Prado now. Career numbers against Julio Teheran, and even 10 hits in 27 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
1-1. Here it comes.
打って、いやー、セカンド、ファインプレーか。
Any questions as to why this guy's a Gold Glover? Didn't think so. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
2回終わってまだノーヒット。
Great shot there of the blue waters and long sandy stretches of Miami Beach. Back now for the top of the 3rd inning on MLB Network. Settling in now, Julio Teheran. 9-1-2 due up. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. 0-1, here it comes. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And this is fouled at the plate. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. There is Hechavarria. He's got it for the first out. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race.
マーリンズは2位と。ナショナルズ強いな。 なんで一人だけ25ショートがしてんだろう。強えな、またもう。
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch sends that one out of play for strike one.
ここで打順が一周しましたね。
Called strike 0-2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
三振ですね、ここは。
So bases are empty here with two gone, and stepping in the second baseman Brandon Phillips. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. And the pitch. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
That's a good changeup. You got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
かなりタイミング外せましたね、今ね。
A ball and two strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ichiro waits on it, and that ends the inning.
あと野球ですね。
Down in order go the Braves. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
3回は三者凡退でいきましたね。
Ramon Cabrera steps in now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure
さ
they'd
あ、カブ
appreciate
レラ
it.
からですね。
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Soft liner towards short. And this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning.
抜けてかねえな、今日は。当たりはいいんだけどね。
So striding in, Adeiny Echeverria, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd,
全く
oddly
打っていない
enough.
ですね。
Into the windup and the pitch. Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Phillips ranging into shallow right, and he brings it in for the
もうちょ
second out
もう
of the
ちょい
inning.
飛んでくれるといいんだけどな。だから今日は外野に飛んでいかないな。
Wei-Yin Chen. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
さあ、ピッチャーチェン。
Tehran gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Called strike over the outside corner. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. And this is high, a ball and a strike. One and one, here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless.
今日は なかなか飛んでいかないな、ボールがね。
With Harold Reynolds and Dan Kluzak, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning.
さあ、4回ですね。3番のフリーマンから。
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
The windup and the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The next 0-2.
いや
And Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit.
ー、センター前ヒットか。またヒットだ。も
So
う
another multi-hit game for him as he's over here in the top of the fourth inning. And his total currently best on the ball club through these first 6 or so weeks of the young season. So here's Matt Kemp now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Has a look, now the pitch.
おー、
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
ランナーが進んでしまった。
Now Kemp awaits the 1-1. Hop high in the air. Calling for it, Prado. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 13, Adonis Garcia.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Adonis Garcia. He singled his last time up.
さあ、ガルシア。
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Another one sent foul. Here's another 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded by Hechavarria. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in to try it again, Nick Markakis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
さあ、4回もね、無失点で抑えたいところだね。
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. This is on the ground
ファ
over
ー
the
ストゴロで
first.
すね。
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. We'll see Ichiro when we get back. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score.
4回まで無失点で、まあ、ヒットは打たれてますけどね、抑えてます。
Here's Ichiro now. Back to
さあ
the
4
top
回
of the
1番に
lineup
戻
as
って
they're
いき
still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Ned. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Now here's the pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
よし、OK。
And the Marlins had their first hit of the game.
さあチーム初ヒット出ましたね。これ
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in, and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
さあ2番のロハス。
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas, as he'll square to try and move that runner over, but misses for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, shows bunt there, but he winds up taking strike 2.
マジで
From the belt, the pitch. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. One there, but no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first.
ランナー遅れず。
Definitely a risky and aggressive play for the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Striding in once again, Christian Yelich. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
いや、続かねえ
That
な。
was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
さあ4番のオズナ。
Here's Marcelo Zuna, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. The 0-2 home. Hit back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
When you're struggling, you look for anything. Then
いや、オズナ久しぶりだなヒット。
hard, but that's a big one to build on.
Derek Dietrich.
さあ5番ディートイッチ。ツーアウ
Into
ト
the
二塁
box,
一塁です
Derek
ね。
Dietrich, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Swing and a ball
Whoosh,
yanked down the right field
okay.
line. And that is down for extra bases as this will get one home and maybe two. The runner scores from second. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Martin Prado now, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Tehran sets. Here's the 1-0. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Swanson picks it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. We played 4. It's now 1-0 Miami. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
さあ1点リードしてもらっての5回のピッチング。チェン。
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. To first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the lead leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Ready for another chance? Kurt Suzuki comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. This is line to left. And now this will be a base hit for Suzuki.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Stepping in now, Julio Tehran, wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Echeverria for one. Relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Yeah. アウトっぽいけど、あとバットは置いてから走ろうね。
Here's Ender Inciarte as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 delivery takes a knee-high fastball. No runs on 6 hits and no errors so far for Atlanta. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. Miami's out in front, 1-0. Ramon Cabrera steps in now.
さあ、5回はカブレラからですね。
A changeup over the inside corner. Now here it comes. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
さあ、8番のエチェバリア。
He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way, and that pitch catches the inside corner.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for the Marlins. That's popped up out towards short right field.
ポップフライ、セカンドか。
Backs up a bit and he takes charge
飛
for
ば
the
ねえ
first
な。
out.
ほんと飛ばねえな。今
So
日
with a
大丈
runner
夫
at
か
first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two
外野フライ
starters.
ってまだないよ
Pretty
ね。
close. Top speeds of 95 and 94. In now, Wei-In Chen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set and the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And a good decision there to sweep this away in foul territory and make him try it again. 0-1 count and the pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Oh, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
素晴らしいバントだったね。
That's a gold glove caliber play there.
Barehanded grabs might be one of the best looking plays in baseball. It not only takes
ただね、
tremendous body control
と
and
っても
focus, but the
そういう
fielder also needs to have a quick and accurate release to make it out. A highlight reel play there for sure.
さあ、ツーアウト2塁で1番のイチローですね。先ほどはセンター前
Here's
に行ってます
Ichiro
けど。
now. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
うわ、いや
Liner toward first.
ファー
Great
スト。
diving catch here will end the inning, and he might have saved a run in the process as
この
well.
ファインプレーに
First base is where
阻
they
まれ
hide
る
the
か。
guys that can't play the field. More to come on MLB Network's Sunday
い
Baseball
や、今完
after
全に
this.
抜けたと思ったんだけどな。
Here's Brandon Phillips. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
さあ、6回、フィリップスからですね。
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
That's two close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Dribbled up the line. Foul ball, strike two.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Line toward right center, and Phillips has himself a base hit.
Well, that one right there, he let the ball travel. It got back in on him, but it didn't beat him. He's strong enough to shoot it the other way. Stayed inside the ball for the base hit.
Digging in and looking for more. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
一応ブルペンはスタンバイしておきましょうか。
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 0-1 delivery. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaker ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But even better taking him to lay off it because that's a great movement. He laid off it even with 2 strikes.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Lifted in the air out to left. Ozuna is under it. 1 out.
Okay.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, right fielder, Matt Kemp.
So here's Matt Kemp now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
The 0-1. Strike 2 and a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swinging a looper to left. Ozuna over to his right. 2 down.
Okay.
Now batting, third baseman, Adonis Garcia.
Adonis Garcia digs in now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. That gets down and the inning will continue. Phillips rounds the corner and is headed home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Standing in now, Nick Markakis, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Softly on a line to third, but little trouble handling this one down there at third as that will end the inning. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the 6th, all even at 1 apiece.
さあ6回の裏ですか、次。
Striding in once again, Miguel Rojas.
さあ2番の
2 here to start the
ロハスから
afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a
初
ball
球
hit in the
打
air.
ちで
Freeman ranging into the outfield,
飛ば
looks
ね
it
が
into
本
his
当に
glove, and there's one gone.
外野まで攻めてる、ちょっとね、飛ばしてほしいよね。みんな内野フライなんだもん。
In is Christian Yelich. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
今日はまだノーヒットですね、ここまで。
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
One out, nobody on. This is pulled into right. Kemp is there, 2 down.
守備範囲か。
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed
Yeah,
pitches, batters make
yeah.
outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
さあ、あっという間にツーアウト。
In now, Marcell Ozuna. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed the guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
1-1, here it comes. Had him off
Yeah,
stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there. And they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. And I'll tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment, or this game could get ugly quick.
Well hit the other way, and it's
Okay,
into the gap. Around first, digging for 2.
ツーベースだね。
And he'll post into second here with a 2-out double.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one, a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
さあ5番ディトリッチ、先ほど先制タイムリーですかね。今
Into
後
the
期待
box
していき
now,
ましょう。
Derek Dietrich, as he takes a cold strike at the knees, hits 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hoping to keep it tied, here it comes.
いやー、ど
Ran
ん
it
な
in
つま
on
り。
it. This is bounced towards short. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
いやー、ショートボールか。
Danger averted following the 2-out double. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network.
今日は接戦ですね、かなり。
Welcome back to South Florida. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point.
さあ、ここから終盤ですね。
Dansby Swanson. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Ichiro shading to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Digging in to try it again, Kurt Suzuki. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming, here it is. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
まあ、チェンはちょっとこの回ぐらいまでですかね。
Bases are empty, one man out.
そろそろ100球も近づいてきてますし、
Now a swing there from Suzuki, but he was too far in front as this is going to be back up into the stands. A foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. On to first, and it's a quick start to the seventh as now there are two away.
Up next for Atlanta, pitcher Julio Teheran.
Emilio Bonifacio will get the call here as he'll hit for the
ピッチャー
pitcher.
のところで代打ですね。
Emilio Bonifacio.
さあ、ボニファシオが出てきました。ということで、じゃあ、ブレーブスのね、7回の裏から変わりますね。
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball bounced foul near Wash. Third base coach Ron Washington.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Tapped down the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3.
さあ、7回
Still
1
tied
失
1
点で
apiece.
チェンは投げ切ってますね。
Chaz Rowe gets the call
さあ、
from the
2番
pen
手
to take
ローが出
over
てき
on
ま
the
した。
mound and start the home 7.
Chaz Rowe.
Ready for another shot now. Martin Prado. He's
さあ、プラドからで
2
す
thus
ね。
far in this one.
Martin Prado.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Now a flare out toward right
詰まって
center.
るな、これも。
Phillips stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
さあ、かぶれだ。
Into the box, Ramon Cabrera, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
I love the pitch sequence. He shows him a pitch in the zone, then he throws him a slider out of the zone. He's owning him right now.
Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
いやー、
Sent
引っ
on
掛
the
けてる
ground out to
ー。
second. Right to Phillips. Throw on to first.
セ
2
カンド
gone.
ゴロ。
Now batting, shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Coming to the plate now, Adeiny Echeverria. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for
さあ、
him
エ
to this
チェバリ
point.
ア。
Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. The 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And Phillips is having some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 8th inning coming up. All tied at 1-1.
さあピッチャーを変えましょう。
At the plate, Ender Inciarte.
剣に勝ちをねつけてあげたかったんですがつかずということでね。
Your attention, please. Now
New
pitching
pitcher
for the
set to
Marlins.
take over here, and we'll see the right-hander Junichi Tazawa.
Junichi Tazawa.
さあ2番手は田澤。
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Down the third
いや
base line.
いや抜けてく
And that's going to be a base hit. So a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to
セ
start
カン
the
ドに
eighth.
行く俊足
And he'll get in there safely.
The second baseman, number 4, Brandon Phillips.
いやーいきなりピンチやな。
Here's Brandon Phillips as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
まずはバントで来るわな。
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
さあワンアウト三塁で
Two very
Freeman
well pitched
です
games
ね。
thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
このフリーマンはまあ敬遠だな。
And that'll be the fourth wide one, so put runners at the corners here with one man gone.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Jace Peterson will be
さあ
summoned
で
now to
フ
be
リー
the
マン
pinch
代
runner.
走ペターソン。
Number 8, Jace Peterson.
So here's Matt Kemp now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, this time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And that misses inside 1-0.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
The 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Now, a mid-90s fastball's no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Hit on the ground, but foul.
さあこれで追い込みました。
Shot fouled over towards the dugout. Again, a 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way.
Okay,
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Adonis Garcia digs in now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into
これ
foul
ガルシアです
territory.
ね。
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
Oh, he hung him one right there. Curveball right down the middle. Those balls go a long way. He must have been looking for something else.
The 0-2 delivery. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
22. Nick Markakis.
いやマジかポテンヒット。
Standing in now, Nick Markakis, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes,
まあ
so
この1
now
点で
we'll see if
抑え
he can
ましょう。
change his approach and battle up.
Trying to keep the score where it is, and the pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Braves will settle for just the
さあ
one.
8回です
Not too
ね。
many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 2 and the Marlins 1. Aroldis Vizcaíno is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Aroldis Vizcaíno.
Sean
さあ
Rodriguez
別回の
is going to come on as a
で
defensive
一塁はロ
replacement
ドリ
now
ゲ
as
ス。
he takes over at first base. D. Gordon will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Gordon.
Now action in the bullpen. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season.
さあまずゴードンが塁に出てほしい。
Now the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the move is Markakis. One down. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown Nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen.
知ってんだからね、よかったんだけども。なんせ
Taking
打
in
てな
once
い。
again, Ichiro Suzuki. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Line
はい、
drive
一郎
left.
は塁に出ます。
And that's going to be a base hit for Ichiro.
今日は2本目ですね。
96 miles an hour. That's bringing it. Challenged him, and he got the base hit the opposite way. I got to give him credit for barreling up. Now, I don't know for sure if he was on time or if he was late. But either way, he got the barrel on it, got the hit.
さあロハスはここは代打行くか。まだ待つか。行くか。
Giancarlo Stanton will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 27. Giancarlo Stanton.
さあスタントン頼むぜ頼むぜ。
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. The average right at 280 coming in. 8 home runs and 19 driven in. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it to the dirt and turn one over for you.
Here it comes, 0-2. And
いや三振。
there are 2 down.
スタン
That's
ト
a big
ン。
strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Yeah.
In is Christian Yelich. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
初球打ちだけどセカンド動けないかー。一塁はまあここでもファインプレー。ついてね。いや
more on MLB Network right after this.
打てないチームはついていないね。
Will stay in the ball game now as he comes on to play second here.
Second base, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
Odrisamer Despaigne enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
さあここは無失点に抑えてもう9回の裏にかけましょう。
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. Now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Echeverria's there. Throwing to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Up next for Atlanta, catcher Kurt Suzuki.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kurt Suzuki. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit to short. On the first, and Suzuki's retired, 2 away.
Up next for Atlanta, catcher Arodys Vizcaíno.
Tyler Flowers will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
フラワーズ。
First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's an knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Set to deal on 2-2. Lofted in the air out to right field. Ichiro moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. Braves held off the scoreboard here in the ninth. Last chance coming up now for Miami. They trail here 2-1. Jim Johnson enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Jim Johnson.
Here's Marcelo Zuna, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
このカーブはちょっと厄介ですね。
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Ozuna is retired, and there's one away.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
リードリッチ頼むぞちょっと。
In now, Derek Dietrich. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
この後ですね。できないんだ。
1-1, here it comes. This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. High in the air out to center field. It's yardage there. 2 down.
Third baseman, number 14, Martin Prado.
プラドは代打かなここは。
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
ボアでいこう。
Justin Bour will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
頼むよーい。
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. He'll let her play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 5 homers, 13 RBIs. 0-1, here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close. His lifetime numbers against Jim Johnson, 0 for 4. And there's ball 2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Squared that one up just a little late. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. In front of the changeup there is a stop foul at home plate. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Phillips is up with it. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Braves have taken the rubber match of this 3 set as this ball game is over.
もう打線が冷え冷えだわ。
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon.
いやーチェンとかねピッチャー頑張ってたんだけども、うまいこと打線が打ってないですね。でブレーブスに2連敗ですか。3連戦負け越しということで、いやーどんどん貯金が減ってきますね。いやーヒット5本だもんね。だってまあそれは1点しか入んないわって感じですが。さあということでね、ここまでご視聴ありがとうございました。よかったらですね、チャンネル登録や、コメントなどしていってみてください。今日もコメントありがとうございました。それではね、またお会いいたしましょう。さようなら。
No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. A reminder that Marlins shuttle buses are available outside Marlins Park with service to the Culmer Metro Rail station.